live stream and discussing some of the topics that are relating to my life. For example, the things which I have did throughout the day, the incident which take place in my day-to-day activities, those are the things that we discuss in my live streams. Yesterday, after ending these particular live streams, I went to the bed at around 1 o'clock at night. Once I went to the bed, immediately the sleep came after I slept for about a 10 hour, wake up at 12 o'clock, good, healthy and good shapes, and then immediately attend the classes. While attending the classes, I have realized something. I used to advise myself as well as other in the live streams, whenever you have any assignments, any homework, try to finish it off as soon as possible. Even though if you do not know that particular assignments, still just put some effort, try to finish it off. And this is the advice which I've been missing in my mentor sessions, because past few days I was super duper distracted with the family matter as well as daily life work and other stuff. And today when I was attending the classes, I have thinking something that I was not doing enough practice for specific sessions. Even sometime I even realized that at one moment one of my mentor, give us he give us the work to complete it up, and I was telling myself, yeah, I can able to do it as soon as I get the times. But once the session was offered, that immediately just head over to the work or do other activities, or sometime my father called me up to go somewhere and eventually go with them. But once I come home, I was feeling tired and eventually, not giving enough concentrations. So long story short, this is one of the realizations which I had today. So afterward, once the session was done, I ate some food, and then my brother, he just called me up and he was saying that, hey, what about the father insurance and seeing the doctor, all those kind of stuff. And while speaking with him, at that time I realized that I had to speak with somebody else in the Medicaid programs. And again, so in New York City, whenever you apply for any kind of insurance or Medicaid, at that time you have to go through so many different kind of process. Here, what am I trying to say? For example, you have insurance. Generally speaking, at that time, so you go to the insurance company, give them the money, they give you the insurance, that's it. But in New York City, if you are having a high income, in those scenario, you are not eligible for the Medicaid, those programs. But if you have a low incomes, in that cases they're going to provide you a Medicaid. But if you have a parent whose age is like 60 or 65, in that cases the insurance agent can't able to help you. So the question become how you can apply for the insurance. So you have to take that persons to directly to a Medicaid office, and in the Medicaid office, at that time they're gonna take all the document, all the informations, and eventually help you to apply for insurance. So what exactly happened in my case is, my father, he came from the country and he doesn't have a social. So we went there. This lady who asked him that, hey, do you really want to apply for the insurance even though you have a social? You don't have a social. And I did this important lessons. I didn't realize that this guy, whenever you reach like 60, 65, at that time you completely lost your memory. So whatever things that you say, those are based on other person's opinion, those are based on what others are saying. At that time you are making decisions. So he doesn't have enough sense of, how can I say, sense of intelligence. At that time he immediately said, yep, I need it right now. So as usual, I said, oh, he said he needed it, so just give it. So at that time this lady, she said, all right, no problem, but I'm letting you know the insurance, they're going to ask you more documents because they would not going to approve it. Oh, what, you break is about to end at the time to start wrapping up. Holy cow, my this thing will gonna end up. But again, I had to just turn off that particular apps. I forgot. Oh man, give me 1 second quickly. Because I there. Yep, my live. Yo, finally it just came up, because I thought my live stream ended, but in reality it's just running in the background, because There is one of the app that what's that name? His name is Opal. Whenever you try to run that app, it will going to give you a set of instructions as well as try to control your usage of social medias, and they have some kind of reward systems where they have as stones each time you do not use your social media for 5 hours 6 hours. Eventually they're gonna reveal a very tiny small beautiful spectacular stones. So long story short, what exactly happened, this guy, which means my father, his insurance didn't get approved. And obviously whenever people who reach like 60, 65 at that time, they get completely frustrated if they do not receive what they want. Hey, somebody said hello, Meten, hello, how are you doing, from where you are watching, just let me know. So as usual, he was forcing me that, hey, why my insurance is not getting approved. And my brother, this guy, he's also forcing me, dude, what is wrong with you? Like what you guys are doing right now in this scenario? Because he needs to see a doctor in his skin, because in his skin there is some kind of dark, um, what's that name? Dark rash, which is appearing on his skin over here as well as in his private part, in backside, everywhere. I told him, dude, look, you are in New York City. Welcome to New York City. Because in New York City, if you are using the public programs, Medicaid, then these people, they're gonna mess up so badly, especially if it is critical condition. And this is truth. If someone who needs urgent surgery and you are using a Medicaid programs or Medicaid insurance, you will 110% you will gonna f up so badly. So instead, you're gonna use your own pocket money to do those urgent treatment. So again, as a father, I had to just explain him properly, because I can't use a F word, X word to someone who is your father. So I explained him. So then I explained to my brother that, dude, the best way is to see him a private doctor. Obviously, I look it up in the internet, and there was one of the dermatology specialty, one of the clinic. I'm pretty much sure they're very famous. You can just look it up in internet. Many of the area, they have the same kind of clinic, even in five borough of Manhattan, five borough of NYC, not Manhattan. Manhattan is one of the borough. They do have. I called them up. I asked them, hey, do you guys have a doctor who can see a patient that doesn't have insurance, but we're gonna pay out of the pocket? So obviously, this lady first she said, "Oh, excuse me, let me drink some water. Oh, there is a dermatologist that is near to home, so I can just book an appointment for him." But in reality, I just checked the review of that specific dermatology specialty clinic. Some people were saying that clinic doctor was not there, so the nurses who sees the patients provide them prescriptions and all kind of drugs. So I clearly told her that, hey, I don't want to see NPA or CPA nurses. Instead, I want to see directly a doctor. So over the time, she said, all right, if you want to see a direct doctor, MD, then I will book an appointment with the other locations. Again, this is the things which I'm doing before speaking to my father directly. I spoke with my brother. So then I said her, hey, just give me one moment. Let me confirm with my father if he's available at say 5:40. Then we're gonna book an appointment. We will go there and eventually we will see a doctor. Bro, whenever I call him up, he was immediately saying, no, 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 wait. I'm not gonna pay the money. I'm not gonna pay the 250 bucks just seeing a doctor. I found a doctor who work in Jacoby, and I will go there and discuss with him everything. I told him, dude, you are in New York City, and in Jacoby, whoever doctor, whoever person he is, you can go and discuss with him. But the problem is, you are running out of time. So it's better just go to a specialized doctor with whom you can just speak with him, because I was in that situation one time that I need to see a endodontist for the tooth root canal, and these people, especially the uh, Medicaid doctor, I would say the public doctor, these people, they were running me around so badly that I end up using the my own pocket money to pay the doctor consultations as well as get the medications as well as get my root canals done. And guess what, till these days I didn't get that amount back from the insurance. Insurance was denying, saying that, hey, we have all the best kind of specialists in our network. Why did you go out of the network? And I will gonna make a video about it in one of my different channel, particularly anamol.011, in that channel, about all the incident and giving you guys more update giving you guys more update about it, what exactly happened and what are the lessons that I have learned. Again, there is quick important lessons. When I hear you shut up, yo, stop, stop doing that. You know why? When I hear you shut up, no, no, no. The main goal of this stream is to just come on the live stream and discuss some of the stuff that we did. No, no, dude, you can't be shut up. You have to shut down, dude. So what happened is, so in that insurance incident, I didn't get any money back. What? No. What is 2 plus 2? What do you think? 2 and 2. Because what you were asking to 100 plus 100 did. So long story short, I just called him up. He didn't go through. And then eventually he went to some other doctor, saw him, and then he get your 7 brain out of here. Hey, Squeeze it, Winter, from where you're watching, just let me know. I'm very curious to know. Like, you are asking me what is 100 plus 100. So then what happened was that he didn't go through. Then eventually I got completely, wasted my hell lot of times going back and forth. I I also try to go to the laundry and eventually miss the laundry. And by the way, for the Bank of America, one of the branch that I have near to my home. Initially, they used to close at. They didn't close. They used to open their ATM 24 hour. But recently, they changed their schedule and keeping their ATM closed at what's that name, 4 p.m. So I had to deposit some money. I couldn't able to do that. Then again, I got completely distracted by social medias and end up wasting a hell lot of money, a hell lot of times. So right now I was relaxing my mind and suddenly I went to the bed and I was completely in deep sleep. Since I put a timer, as a result, the timer that rang immediately, then bam, just get up and decide, you know what, just come on the live streams and do my as usual live streams, coming on the live and discuss about today's things, what are the things that I did, what are the realizations that I had. And long story short, which I have learned is, let's say if you have elderly persons in your house, whether it is father, mother, or grandfather, whenever you make a decisions, and if you are old enough, maybe at least 20 or 25 or maybe 22, 23, so in that situations you better have to just use your own intelligence and think twice before making decision, instead of giving them an option that, hey, this is the decision, which one you want to choose. Because the issue is, these elderly persons, whatever things that you're gonna say, they're gonna listen. Okay, if somebody say these bad things is good, they will say, yeah, it is good. Okay, so this is the lessons which I have learned today. So even though sometime in our Asian culture we have one of the things that is common is you have to always listen to your parents. Whatever your parents say, you have to listen. If they are saying stand up, you have to stand up. If they are saying you have to jump from the bridge, you have to do that, because that's your parents' full respect. But in some of the scenario, you don't, because if they're old enough, then you have to use your own intelligence to identify what would be good, what would be bad. Anyway, squeeze it, Winter. We're gonna catch up next time. And I swear to God, thank you so much for telling when, when I hear you shut up, dude. Come on, we're gonna catch up next time. Squeeze it, Winter. Whether or if you play Roblox, then we're gonna play Roblox together. No problem. Stay blessed, stay safe. And today is our 113 days. 113 of coming on the live streams. And by the way, Squeeze It Winter, this is what we do. Every live streams, just coming on the streams, we talk about it, just have a chat. And after that, we end the live streams and play some Roblox. If you want to join in, make sure join in, no problem. And I swear to God, I have no idea where this guy's from, but still stay blessed, stay safe. We're gonna